Hello, friends. It's Becky from Sew Stitches, and today is our big announcement. So, I have a lot of things to talk about, but I thought I would put it in a PowerPoint so that we can kind of go through it together and then I don't babble so much. Okay, so let's do this. Alrighty. Well, first of all, let's celebrate all of our fun and our successes over the past few years. So in December of 2019, we opened, and in March of 2020, we closed down. But through it all, we've had our ups and downs, but we've had a lot of fun along the way. We have done hundreds of quilts classes, we've done lots of memories, and we have expanded our network of loyal customers and people that I would consider friends. Um, Thank you so much for being part of that community. We are so grateful to each and every one of you that helped participate in our success. So, I want to reflect on why we started. When we started Sew Stitches, it was purely for a place to come and sew. We wanted an environment where people could gather and foster their friendships and so learn things. And so we did that. In our shop, we have a beautiful, wonderful, vibrant community, and we love every minute of it. And when we opened, we knew that we'd have to do some retail because it was necessary. And it has served us well, but it was never my dream. My dream is the classroom. And so there are going to be some changes to our retail. So here's my moment of truth. You can't serve two masters. And let's be honest, our true passion is in creating, teaching, and building community. And I will tell you, the least passionate thing of my business is inventory and point of sale. And I had a very, very wise customer and friend tell me one day, you know what, Becky? Time and health is not on our side. And it really opened my eyes to, you know what? There comes a time when you need to make sure that your time and your health are priorities. And in my case, joy. I want to do things that bring me joy. And to be perfectly honest, the most joy that I feel when I am in my shop is when I am in the classroom and I am teaching and I am working with people. And it's not just in my shop, it's when we go out into other communities and when we teach for other quilt shops, it's in our virtual communities. It is when I see and hear of your successes that really warms my heart. So there's a problem. Okay, well, you know what? In our small town of Pocatello, Idaho, our mall is closing. And so there are no retail spaces. So we looked for retail space to find a smaller space that would meet our needs, and we were not able to do that. Um, and we have to come around with, well, how do we support our community? How do we do that in our little shop without a heavy retail presence? Well, funny that one day one of our friends sent us a link, another shop owner that knew, you know, where my heart was, and she sent me a video, and I'd like to share that with you. So let's see if it'll work.
If a quilt shop was run like a gym, hear me out. When you go to the gym, you bring your own sneakers, your own running shorts, your own sports bra, but then you have access to all the equipment, the elliptical, the treadmill, the weights, the swimming pool, and you get access to all of those things for a monthly subscription price. So, what if a quilt shop were kind of the same way, where you paid a monthly subscription to be a part of this membership, where you had access to sewing machines, embroidery machines, quilting machines, Zumba classes, quilting classes? And the quilt shop became more of a place where you would go to meet people and take classes and learn how to use different equipment to sharpen your quilting skills. instead of just the place that you would go to buy your running shoes or really to buy your fabric, right? And I mean, just like a gym has a juice bar, you'd obviously still be able to buy fabric and notions at the quilt shop, but it wouldn't be the main reason that you go there. You could get your fabric anywhere you want, just like you can get running shoes anywhere you want. But the quilt shop would be a place that you would learn how to use those things to their fullest capability. It's kind of an interesting concept, don't you think? I don't know. I think I would join a membership like that to just go hang out with other quilters, meet new people, take some classes, try something new, maybe have a locker designated for my whip. I don't know. Could be fun. What do you think?
Okay, so there you have it. Let me see. Gonna stop share and share some more. Okay, let's see if it'll. Sorry. All right. So we are going to move forward, and there are going to be some changes. So imagine our quilt shop more like a gym where we are going to be creating a sanctuary, a place to gather, and a place to inspire and empower each other. In order to do that, we need your support. So let me lay it out what exactly we're going to do. Now, if you're local, of course, this is for you. However, for my out of town supporters, there are ways that we will continue to support you in our online groups. Okay. So introducing the studio where makers belong. So I will be closing my shop this Wednesday at 5 p.m. to do a remodel, except for a couple of classes. The retail space will be closed as of Monday, or excuse me, Wednesday, let's see, today is the 17th, 18, 19, 20, 21st. As of Wednesday, the 21st, Sew and Stitches retail space will be closed to the public. So we will be open on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week from 10 to 5 for final shopping for that retail space. All right, so what will change? This is what's going to change. Our retail inventory will be decreased dramatically. We will no longer be focused on retail. Now, will there be some retail? Absolutely. We will still carry your consumables, our Acorn Precision Piecing, thread, needles, all of those things. And will we have some fabric? Absolutely. It just won't be in the amounts that we had before. So our space will be refreshed. We will be moving everything around and doing some deep cleaning because, whenever you do something new, you should do a good cleaning. And our focus is going to be shifted to our classes, events, and membership access. What will not change is our commitment to excellence, our love for our community, our joy in creating. Of course, we will continue to have our sisters retreats, and we will continue our long arm quilting service because we really enjoy doing those things for our community. So our new business hours that we will have sewing hours. We will no longer have retail hours, but sewing hours. And if you want to come and participate, basically you would pay $5 an hour to use our space. So our sewing times are going to be on Mondays from 9 to 5, Tuesdays from 9 to 1, Wednesdays from 10 to 2. And then we'll release additional sew days as our calendar permits. We will have remaining times open for our classes, our events, or if maybe you have a private group that you would like to schedule some time of sewing or other activities, scrapbooking, whatever it may be, with your friends without any outside interruptions. So based on that, there is your pricing that you would expect to pay for that. Okay. However, we are going to be introducing a 3-tiered membership system so that if you are someone that wants to support us and spends a lot of time sewing with us, this makes things a little bit more affordable for you, and you still get to be part of our community. So we are starting out with a Maker's Pass, and each one of these, first of all, a lot of consideration went into needs, how often people do come to sew, and how often, or excuse me, and price points, because I think that that's important that everyone is included in this. So we will have the Maker's Pass, and that would allow you 1 4-hour session per week. And we are going to be doing member pricing. Member pricing is 20% off at least. So all of our makers will receive one session or one weekly session, and you'll get to schedule that. Calendars will be released, and member pricing on everything that is in our shop. So basically, you will get at least 20% off all of your purchases through us. Our second tier is our Artisans Pass, which gives you 2 sessions per week. Best price. You'll also get one of our Technique of the Month classes, which we do once a month. And those classes are normally $35, but you'll get that free. And then storage for your machine and your sewing, like your whips. Could be your whips, it could be your best press, it could be whatever you need. And then you would have access to storage. And that is our Artisans membership. We also have the VIP pass that would give you unlimited sessions for our sewing times. That membership also includes our member pricing, a Technique of the Month class, 10% off your quilting, and of course, storage for your machine and supplies. So here it is in a nutshell. We went ahead and priced that out so you can see. So just the same things, one little place. So our Maker's Pass would be an $80 plus value. We're doing that for $50 per month. Our Artisan Pass over $160 value for $75 per month. And our VIP Pass has a value of over $300 a month for $100. But we do have some special pricing until June 15th. That is our Maker's Pass will be $45. Our Artisan's Pass will be $60, and our VIP will be $75. So once you lock in these membership rates, they will not change. So if you would love to support us and be part of our group, our membership, we would love to have you. All right, now, while things are under construction in the shop, we will be closed as of Wednesday at May 21st at 5 p.m. Classes will be paused until the end of June. Okay, and we will reach out to those of you that are already signed up for classes and let you know that we will reach out to you. Quilting stays. That's what we love to do. We love to help you finish your quilts. So quilting services and binding services stay. Our sisters retreats will remain. We will have more community building events, so stay tuned for more information. And we will still carry consumables. And I will still be able to do all of your special orders and notions and stuff that you need or want. Thank you again for being part of our community. We are so grateful that we have these opportunities to serve you and to help you on your quilting journey. All right. Did I forget anything? Oh, I think I did. Look at this. All right, Tracy's back. So look for us to be doing more stuff with Tracy. We're very excited. But bear with us as we transition. If you are part of one of our online groups, expect an email from me this week with some more information. So again, thank you so much for being a part of Sew and Stitches, and we look forward to showing off our new space and seeing you soon. Bye-bye.